Okay, we're back, so let's just jump into the story and continue our introduction for the game. Okay, so what do we got here? There's a ford. This guy's fishing for some reason. Why is he fishing? Can't sit by the fish, man. Okay, we got a new quest. The ways of the Lord are inscrutable. Who could have even thought half a year ago that my brother, a Maltese knight, and the hero of Barcelona, Michel de Montpellier, would disgrace his father's name, and I, the prodigal son, rake, and gigolo, will have to fix all this mess. My infallible brother's mess. Okay. And yet here I am, sailing to the edge of the world, far away from Paris and my Lulu. I was going to draw her as Venus rising from the sea, but I must admit, the sea is looking pretty different from what I was imagining before. I should consider it after my return. I hope my journey will end before Christmas, and the girl's husband will die fighting the Spanish in Flanders. He's the reason why Parisian air has become deadly dangerous for me. I should ask about my dear brother, the Order's mission. It should be mentioned, you know? The Order's mission. I suppose the local governor, Jacques de Perquet, is aware of what is going on within his lands. However, I was warned to avoid being direct and to use caution. The direct way is not always the best way. Perhaps I should ask around. It's good that I still have few of Lulu's jewels. We kind of spent them. And some silver coins. No, you don't really? Okay. It should be enough to live here for a while and return as soon as I find out what the reckless Michel has done. Okay. So all of his plans laid to ruin. Because we spent all the gold for a treasure map. Okay. We have read this, yeah. Okay. And what else is there? We finished this one. Cash book, ship book. Got nothing here yet. Killed 5 pirates. Oh, 5 ships. Yeah, those are the ones we fought. I don't know what that counts. That was his imagination, was it not? 45 saves, no way. Does autosave save that many times? That's crazy. Wow. Okay. Let's get to it.
It is a pleasure to welcome you to the colonies. Sir, are you coming from good old home?
Allow me to present myself. Gregory Valini. Are you coming from good old home? Okay. Good day, monsieur. My name is Charles Demore. Yes, I've just stepped out of the ship. Spotting a gentleman. I thought I should lend a hand. The new world has its own rules. Not knowing them can be costly. People of rank should stick together. There's plenty of riffraff here who would sell you out for a handful of coins. Show around and give you the basics. Very kind of you, monsieur. I'd be glad to. Might as well. Excellent. Caribbean towns follow the same layout. Learn St. Pierre and every other port will make sense. Kind of, but not really. Yeah, turns the port's hub. Get a bed, rum, gossip, and hire sailors or officers. You can play cards, pick up work, or deal with smugglers and treasure map sellers. Market. Need supplies? The smith has blades, armor, and shot. The herb woman sells tonics, gypsies and monks take charms, and the junk dealer offers odds and ends for those who can craft. Brothel. Nothing lets spirits like time with a skilled lady. Okay? If your vitality is low, drop in and leave a new man. Oh, okay, that was a bank. Borrow or invest money. Swap pesos for doubloons, and it's the best spot to sell jewels. Prison. Few real villains inside, mostly drifters. Want a job from them? Talk to a commandant. A small bribe opens the cells. Governor's palace. Merchants and captains come here for serious business. Keep the governor friendly. His word shapes how his nation treats you. Am I keeping you a friend? Monsieur, I'm here to find my brother. They say he's in Saint Pierre, a man of some importance. Surely the governor knows him. Ah, I see. Our governor is Jacques de la Dupercat. Probably butchered his name right now, but I'm sure he will see you quickly. Who else might I ask? I'd rather not bother His Excellency right away. If your brother is well known on Martingue, ask the townsfolk. Some will know him. And his name? Michel de Montpellier. I've heard the name, though we have never met. Ask around, or go straight to the governor. Good luck, monsieur. We'll talk again. Thank you, Gregory Valini. Okay. Oh wait, we have the items. Wait. Damn, I wanted the duelist perks. Normally this would give me just 5% to the, what's it called? Blade damage. Blade resistance, I guess, yeah. I think we should just sell the hat. Navigation, accuracy, and repair. Do we need it? This early? Definitely. But the hat costs how much? Let's see. Nice talking. Okay.
Land has become very valuable in our day and age.
Okay, this guy's just blurring us.
Hurry, hurry! Only today
Get some
you
wine
can get
here.
2 products for the price of
We got
one.
no money. Okay, you're selling it. Maybe you're buying it for 8k and 600. Let's see what else is buying.
You'll find everything you need.
12k. Okay, that's much better. And he also has one for sale. You know what? I think we should just sell it. Ah, right. Okay. I'm just gonna sell it actually. Navigation. How much do we need for the class 6? That's 5. And our first navigator should have enough, but I think I'm gonna sell it. It's not that important, let's be honest. We can probably find one the first time we board something, so it's good money. It doesn't give much, it's just like 10%, so might as well. Buy the wine. Those 2 bottles, which is rare, very rare. I think I saw an amulet there. Yeah. I don't think I need any more potions. Okay. Now, I think I'm just gonna speak with that guy because I've bought the treasure map, and if I speak with the governor, the treasure map is just gonna disappear because I cannot leave it in some kind of a chest or a house or somewhere. Like normally I would just leave every single item I have in some random chest, go to the governor and he would offer me items in return because they took everything. But in this case, I'm just gonna speak with this guy because I don't want to lose the treasure map. Excuse me, monsieur, could you tell me where I can find Michael de Montpere? He has to be somewhere in your town. I see that you arrived here recently since you fearlessly ask such questions. I advise you to stop it or you'll get into trouble otherwise. And about your question, talk to the abbot. You're gonna find him in church. Thank you. Okay, let's talk to the bishop. What brings you to me, my son? Hello, Father. I was advised to talk to you. My name is Charles de Moor. I'm searching for Michael de Montpere. As far as I know, he should be somewhere on Martinque. I'm his brother. Michael de Montpere's brother? De Moor? How strange. I understand your doubts, Father. We simply have different surnames. My father is Henry de Montpere. Ah, I see now. I used to know Henry de Montpere personally. Turn yourself to the light, young man. Right. You look just like him. The same looks. The same noble features. Glad to see a son of Henry de Montpere in our parish. Concerning your question, I will tell you that Michael is a high-ranking officer of the Order of Malta, but he is in trouble. Fortunately, one of the Knights of the Order is currently visiting me. I believe he might agree to accompany to your unfortunate brother. May the Lord have mercy on his fate. Who is this man, Holy Father?
Decent soldiers are always in
Thank you for waiting, monsieur. So you're looking for Michael de Montpere. You're his brother? Yes, that's correct. I'm his brother, Charles. I must see him right away. Is Michael in trouble? Unfortunately, he is, monsieur. Michael is locked up in one of the casemates below. Chevalier de Poncy, the Governor-General of the French colonies in the New World, personally signed the order for his arrest. All of us were shocked. Your brother is an example of many virtue, discipline, and courage, the pride of our order. The worst part is that we, his friends, have to lock him behind the bars and guard him as a common criminal. We do everything in our power to make him comfortable, but prison is still prison. What is he accused of? Has he committed a crime? The Governor General's office accused Michael of embezzlement. How ridiculous. All of us here are convinced it is politically motivated. I'll tell you something in confidence. Michael has been taking part in certain covert actions on behalf of the Order. Perhaps he found out more than he should have. Or worse, angered some powerful men. But stealing money? Nobody believes that. It is a pretense, not a real reason. A cowardly and ignoble pretense. But enough words. Your brother is looking forward to seeing you. I'm sure he will tell you everything himself. Good. Where is your prison located? In our underground armory, right here in the city. Follow me. I'll show you the way. Okay, let's go after him. Might as well walk. Okay, what do you... Just want to see if we can still talk to the governor. Oh, it's locked now, okay. It's for a nice looking church actually. I didn't even realize it. Here we are. This is our base of operations, the Caribbean chapter of Military Hospitalier Order of St. John of Jerusalem, of Rhodes, and of Malta. The casemates are below us. Go down to the hall, past the dining room and the chapel. The stairs there will take you to the lower level. Look for the corridor lined with the cells. You'll find your brother in one near the back. Go, Charles, and God be with you. Please, help Michael. He is blameless. Everyone here is ready to swear on it. The whole reason I came to this shithole is to see my brother. I hope I'll be able to get him out of this predicament at least. What is your business here, monsieur? I've come to see my brother, Michael de Montpere. Michael de Montpere is currently under guard in one of our casemates, held under the personal guard of Chevalier. The personal guard of Chevalier de Philip de Poncey. Head downstairs to the lower level. You'll find the casemates that we use for storage and cells there. I think you can find your way. Okay, let's find our way then. Oh, nice. Ah, that's the guy. Do we have anyone else? No. Okay. Okay, this is gonna be a very long reading session, so just gonna drink some water. Okay.
No matter what you think, I'm happy to
Charles, pleased to see you, brother. I understand, of course, that it'll be hard for you to believe, but I'm happy as hell you're here. Ha! Look at him, he's happy. So while you were on your high horse with your order, Charles was the embarrassment of the family, a measly artist living on the money of courtesans, and a court knight, huh? But now that you are clapped behind the bars by your own comrades, you're happy as hell to see your good-for-nothing brother. Charles, I'm not done yet. Why did you report anything about yourself to France? Why didn't you? Didn't? Have you been deprived of the right to correspondence? Our father became completely ill from worrying about you, and he asked me to find out at least something about your fate. Charles, in what words would I tell the father what happened to me? What would I write to him? No, brother. No. No matter how hard it is, it's better for our father not to know anything yet. And it would be useless to write to you. You're always at different addresses in Paris. How did you find me? At father's plea, I went to Malta. There, I received some information about your friend Chevalier de la Brignice. He wrote me about your problems, and that you're probably somewhere in Martinique. Then I returned to France and visited the father. After all that, I went to this hellhole in the sweltering heat, where the mosquitoes literally chew you to death. Did you tell the father about all this? No. And the Chevalier de la Brugis did not reply to his letters, fearing the sad consequences. The father still knows nothing about your fate. I decided to find you, and to get to the root of the matter. Just so you know, I came to Martinique not for you, but for our poor father. Really? Charles, since when you care about your family? Let's be honest, brother. Everyone in Paris knows who your father is. You might carry the family name of the Moor, but you don't want to have the Montpere name dishonored. Because in that case, you won't be able to use your lineage in order to tell everyone fictional stories about your heroic deeds, am I right? The doors of the best houses of Paris will be closed for you, and they want to let you come closer than a mile to the lure. Do you really believe that your courtesans and mistresses whose husbands you make cuckolds, while they're fighting on the battlefield for our fatherland, will be happy to cheat on their lords and masters while with a brother of the state criminal like myself? I guess you arrived here straight from the bed of some married girl, am I correct? Charles, what is wrong with your face? Did I have the nerve? You. Alright, brother. You exchange the barbs. That's enough. I agree that I'm not perfect, but you're no angel either, Charles. This really isn't the time to quarrel. We both have the same goal, and to save the honor and dignity of the Montpere family, no matter what our motives are. Brother, for once in our lives, let's replace animosity for peace. Deal? Let's try it out, but can you explain to me what you're being accused of? Officially, it sounds like it's about the expenditure of the society's money. In reality, it's much deeper. So you have been appropriated your organization's money. Well, I told you those were the official charges. I didn't take a single Louis d'Or. Here is how it went down. You see, I can explain everything to you in detail, as long as I'm behind the bars. I don't have the moral right to disseminate the secrets of our society. Disseminate, okay. Please try to explain, dear brother. I have a right to know, don't you think? Fine. I received money for a very dangerous and delicate operation, which was supposed to shift political balance in the Caribbean. I was acting by direct orders of Philip de Poncy. He is the Governor General of French colonies. But the operation failed despite all my efforts. De Poncy had a fit of anger due to the fact that all his long-shot plans went up into the air. He had personally signed the order for my arrest and made sure that it was executed. He then came here and declared that he would accuse me of peculation and treason against the order, if my relatives or I wouldn't return the money spent on the operation. Here is a fine how do you do. Where is it, this money that, as far as I understand, our family has to pay for your muss? It was spent on preparing the operation, bribes, organization of expeditions, purchasing all sorts of merchandise and equipment. Had a rather large expenses. Just like I said, I didn't take a coin. And what is the sum that is being demanded? 1 million. Merida, you're kidding me, right? Do I look like somebody in a joking mood? No, brother. This is a bitter truth. We're going to need to deliver the Poncy 1 million pesos. God damn, our family has nowhere near that kind of money. We couldn't put that much together in 20 years. If I wasn't behind the bars and restricted by my obligations to the society, I would make it in 6 months to a year. A year and a half at most. Charles, this is the new world. Everything is different here. A motivated, ambitious man can make a fortune for himself here without dedicating his whole life to it. Like in Europe. $1.5 million a year. Are you nuts? If you're so sure, then why don't you tell your De Poncy about that? Let him release you. Put your best foot forward. Oh, don't talk rubbish, Charles. There's no way De Poncy is going to release me from this cell. If it was that easy, I wouldn't ask for your help. So I'm the one that has to come up with the money for your freedom? Not just my freedom, or have you forgotten? Shall we return back to our conversation about palaces, balls, and sex with noble whores? Yes, Charles, You're the one who has to do it. If, of course, you would like to keep carrying on with that, with your meretricious life in Paris, and just like before. You'll like that, won't you, brother? God damn it, where the hell am I supposed to get it? You know some old woods around here where Louis d'Ors grow instead of the leaves? The whole New World represents a grove of money of trees. People are too lazy to lift their dumb heads up and stretch out their hands to the branches. Don't worry, Charles. You'll do just fine. I've been knowing you since our childhood, and I would never waste my time persuading our father to send you here if I thought you were dumb or lazy. Sorry. Despite of your downsides, I've mentioned before, you are brave, ambitious, smart, your tongue is hung well enough, and you know how to handle a rapier, which is an extremely important skill to know here. Thank you very much. Is my dear brother really decided to give me a praise? And I thought I was nothing but a pitiful artist and a courtier. Cut the bullshit. Have you got the agreement or not? Sorry, brother, it's slipped out. I'm just so unused to hearing those words from you. It's like a street whore preaching about saving a soul. Let's proceed, brother. As I said, you have everything it takes to become successful here. Not only that, you're not alone. I'll help you with advice on what to do, how to do it the right way. Listen to me, and we're in the flying colors. Believe me, you won't find someone to replace my experience. Are you ready to hold off the trash talking and finally get to the point? Yes, it looks like I'm staying here for a while. Alright, I'm all yours, Michael. Yes, brother, you're going to stay here for a while. It's good that you can see that now. So if some courtesan is waiting for you to return to Paris, I suggest you forget about her. But don't feel bad about it. Local girls have their own charms. They're like real men, strong and pushy, even rough. So if you're going to fuck some calling girl, don't count on poetry, discussions about paintings or walking under the moon. They won't approve. Alright, bruh, have you been struck by the bolt of windbaggery? Let's get to the point. I'm willing to listen to your advice, but not your foul insinuations. Splendid. In order for you to have any kind of success, you need to own a ship. The Caribbean is an archipelago, you know that, right? Life is intertwined with the sea. A man with his own ship has an endless horizon of earning potential. I'm not a sailor, and it's time to become one. You've got no other choice anyway. You didn't think of becoming port office clerk or registering at the garrison, did you? No. Then you will be a captain. A turn of events in my career, and where will I find myself a ship? There's an excellent lugger waiting at the local shipyard. It isn't big, but it's a very comfortable boat, just right for making the first steps into the arena of a sailor. This lugger was built just for me. I put down a deposit of 5,000 pesos for the vessel, with the help of my friends. Make your way to the shipbuilder and tell him that Michael de Montpere sent you. He'll understand what you're there for. The ship only costs 5,000. That's kind of weird. Brother, are you listening to me? 5,000 is just for the deposit. The lugger's price is around 20,000 pesos. so you'll have to earn the rest of the money yourself. Besides that, you'll need money to hire a crew and a navigator. Great, and how will I get it? No big surprise in that. Earn it. How else? Money can be found behind every bush here. You just have to know where to look and not to fear adversity. Walk around the different establishments around here, have talk with the local people. You're sure to get some kind of work. But be careful. There are a lot more con artists than there are honest people. If you're not an honest man, you may try to steal something valuable from houses. But we are a nobility, right? That doesn't mean shit here. Work, fight, steal, just like everybody else. After you buy a boat, hire a crew. You won't be able to steer the boat yourself in the beginning, so you'll need a navigator. You can talk about all this with the owner of the tavern. He'll help you. Make sure you don't get lost, of course. When you depart to sea, set sail straight to Guadalupe. What is that, a town? It's an island, almost 2 days away from here. Try to acquire a map of the archipelago as soon as you can, and learn it, like the Lord's Prayer, so you want to look like a moron to everybody that can tell the difference between a town and an island. We're going to have to sail around the archipelago a lot, so prepare ahead of the time. Fine. So what do I do in this Guadalupe? Find a man there by the name of Fede. Fede. He has his own house not far from Pierre. Tell him you know me and ask him to repay his debt. He lost quite a hand to me in the game of cards. The money you receive will help you get you on your feet. Use it to get things going. What do you mean get things going? I mean use this money to earn even more money and so on. By trading, for example. We'll return to this conversation later. Now you should deal with this ship. Sail to Guadalupe, find the fat masquerade, and beat the debt out of him. Not literally, of course. Fat is a very respected man in Guadalupe, and a friend of the local governor himself. So there is no point in quarreling. On the contrary, try to make friends with him. Get back to me as soon as you have the money. Understood, brother? Got it. Oh, why? What did I do to deserve this punishment? Don't sorrow, Charles. Accept it as an inevitable evil, or as a good thing. Later on you will be grateful to a fate that your life has taken this kind of a twist. You, brother, finally have the opportunity to do something to prove you are a real man. You might even become a decent human being. Damn. Of course we're gonna start the tutorial, so that crap again? No, don't take it the wrong way. Alright, Charles, don't waste any time. You know what to do. I'll be waiting for you coming from Guadalupe as the captain of your own ship with Fatty's money. Good luck, brother. I'm counting on you. Try to not let you down. Alright, Michael. Till the next time. Holy. That's you again. Here you have set foot in the night's stronghold. Clearly you travel in high circles. You find your daughter? Fine. In a way. Forgive me, but I don't hear much joy in the darkness. You ride home, sail home to the next ship, and the next ship, and the favorite ship. Stuck here, not for how long, after that, so long to be safe. Surprised? Oh, yeah. frequent use of releases the spread or loose harbor ship and the pilot and captain must compete. The plan to buy a vessel was plastic must. I don't know where he got it. From a sailor. To raise the point. That's money and luck. And all the other matter are meticulous steps. Shall we continue with the right knowledge is hard. The right knowledge is hard. So the only first things first. Ships. Shipyard. Buy and build ships here. Mostly small house. But a good one shows that cannons and sails too. Here, we report to the sea. Consume ship. We report waits there, waits here. For now, our navigator, cursor, cannon man. Will make life easier. Flow. And make life easier with cover. Organize. Warrior ship here or pickup wants to work freights, escorts, mail runs. The more jobs you finish, the better the pay. Store. Captains come here for food, rum, medicine, powder, shop. If it's missing, find smugglers. In the tavern. Without a good purser, trade wastes. Gates to the wilds. Dangerous, but useful to reach forts. Find treasure across to another summer. Every colony welcomes strangers. If you don't want to wait for night, raise a different flag. At sea, then rely on stealth or buy a trade license. Listen well, my friend. Care for some fun? Practice duel beyond the gates. So, sounds perfect. My friend, I take it you're no stranger to fencing. Ha, you already lived through one boarding action in here. Excellent, shall we? Quick. You're a man who knows how to hold a sword. Well done, monsieur. You need more practice, but you have the